Hello. It says they're checking for connection. I want to make sure I have no problem going live. Welcome. Starting early. Not starting too early. Just checking. Hi, Darren. Hello. I'm checking to make sure the lights are correct, everything. If you want to see if you can ask to join me and then I say yes or something. Do you see it on your phone? Let me see. Request to join your live. Yeah. And then I'll say go with you. Come on. Hi.
Hi there.
There we did it.
Oh, I'm so
Hi, Darren.
Hey, girl. I'm so excited.
I know.
This is my first live. So, Miss Denise.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yes.
Well, it's awesome. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Believe me, it's my pleasure. All my pleasure. I am so honored to be on here with you.
Oh.
And Miss Denise, I'm new to this author publishing scene. And I have met so many wonderful people just like you. I'm 65. I'm retired. I've been home for 10 years. I didn't know anything about writing a book.
Oh, wow.
God is awesome.
Why, thank you for the compliment. Thank you. And your book is so awesome. Oh my goodness. Like I told you when it came in the mail, I was so impressed. First of all, by the packaging and everything. But I'm gonna share that. I'm not gonna jump ahead. Okay. I'm gonna share it. So we're just testing the water. So I see people are coming in. Hello everyone. Thank you for coming. Our official time is 12, but I was having problems with Instagram yesterday. Yeah, I was like a lot of videos, a lot of reels I was working on, and I had to redo over and over and over because the connection, I don't know what it was. So it's good to get on early to test the waters.
Exactly. I'm so
yeah. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you. I'm so excited. This is my first interview, if you want to call it that. Oh, thank you with Darren. Darren, how to say your middle name is Simmien?
Yes, Simmien. That's my maiden name, Simmien.
Maiden, okay. Simmien Fisher. Yes. And your daughter name, last name?
Romanique.
Okay, Romanique. So I got wrong. I'm thinking your daughter was the one that did Illustrator. She illustrated.
No, my illustrator is my niece, my brother's
daughter. It's your niece. Yes. Okay.
She's an elementary school teacher too.
Oh wow, that is good. And I gave her credit to Jessica Simmien Penny.
Penny, just like Penny.
Penny. Sorry, man, I'm on the X file, whatever. Well, it's great. Because I tend to, like, when I'm doing my videos, I'm like, I gotta get the author's name right. I look it up and say, how do you pronounce this? How do you pronounce this?
You have to do your work. You have to do
That's important. It is. Yeah. It is. So I don't know the time. Do you have the time? I mean, we can get. It is
10:49. Well, 11:49 in your area, right?
Yeah. 11:49. Thank you, everyone is joining us. Thank you. I'm seeing a few people. David, Amaz, C4 Colette Books. Thank you for joining us. Brian, I think that's what it says. I don't know why this is short.
Pattenberg.
Okay. Thank you. Author Ashley, Sunray. Thank you guys. Now I'm going to mess this up. Don't mess it up. Thank you for joining us. This my Instagram is Storytime with Denise, with Miss Denise. You can also follow me on YouTube, Storytime with Miss Denise on YouTube channel, where I highlight books that are created by Black authors and Black illustrators. Not because I hate other people. I have to say that because some people may take it the wrong way. It's not. I've been in the education system for over 30 years. I'm retired now from that in early education. So I see the need. And when you see the need, what do? You jump in. You can't keep complaining about it. So I saw the need that we need to get more books that represent our kids.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to be written by us because who can explain it better? You know? So a lot of books that I did use, I found out they were not written by Black authors, which was so surprising to me. It was like, how can you understand that? But, you know, the market is full of others that are writing our stories. So I decided to create a channel that will allow me to show the world, hey, we're out here. And I see other people that are doing that as well, and I think that is awesome. So, and that is where I started following author Darren Fisher. And from then on, we've been following each other and commenting on each other's posts and doing what we do. You know, I just love what I see. So let's get going. Let's get started. It's a little bit early, but I think it's okay. It's recorded, and I don't want to be the one talking because I can run my mouth. Okay. So the name of the book, the name of the book that we're featuring, if you see it right behind me, is Wandering in the Sun. Wandering in the Sun. It is so good. It is. I call it science and fun combined.
I agree.
So
you
agree? Yeah, really good. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My name is DARREN SIMMIEN Fisher, and I am a girl raised in the South with Creole roots. My parents are from Louisiana. I was born and raised in Texas, and I live in Houston.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm not an author by trade.
Mm-hmm.
I was a classroom teacher and a science lab teacher.
Oh, wow.
I was that teacher that had all the fun facilitating hands-on science. And I fell in love with science.
Mm-hmm.
And, after 31 years of teaching, I retired as a science specialist.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Wow. Come on now. Keep going.
My love for teaching and my passion for science inspired me to write a book that sparks curiosity about science in children. And out of that came this book. I really think that I had no desire to write, and it was God's gift for me to share with the world. And I was blessed to have my niece join me on this journey. She's actually an elementary teacher, but she's an artist and creator. And right now she's working on her series, so she's not commissioning anything else. But I was blessed to have her on this journey. And actually, it was her idea to put my granddaughter Paris.
I was going to say that. That is your granddaughter, right?
Yes, beautiful. Paris. She's the only granddaughter I have. She's 7 years old, going on 27. Very intelligent, very bright. She loves the camera, and she loves that I wrote this book, and she thinks she's famous now.
Oh, well, she is. She can sign copies as well, you know.
Exactly. So look out, world, for Miss Paris. She's coming.
I love it. I love it.
She's coming for you.
So how long were you in education? How long were you a teacher?
31 years.
Wow. Yeah.
And I retired at 55 because my husband was an entrepreneur, and I worked his business and my business, and I was tired. So, you know, I retired early to take care of Paris. I kept her for 3 years, and then she went to Montessori school, and now she's in second grade, shining like a star.
Oh, I love that.
God has blessed me with a wonderful husband of 44 years this May, and a wonderful daughter.
That is a blessing. That is truly. I love hearing that. The people are still coming in. Welcome, everyone. If I don't say your name, I apologize. It's Stephanie. I see you. Uh, Young Teen Book. Keep coming, guys. Welcome, welcome. We have the author here, DARREN,
Hi,
SIMMIEN.
guys. Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
I'm very
yes.
nervous, but I'm very excited to share my book with the world because it's amazing.
Yes, it is. And here it is right behind me. I hope you can see it clear enough. Can you? Wandering in the Sun. Oh, my goodness. Really good. There you go. There you go. There it is. There it is. And it is science and fun combined together. And really is. Which took me, like, when you sent me your book and I went over it, I was like, oh wow, I'm so impressed. Look at this cover, look at this. And then you sent me stickers and pencils. I'm still debating if I want to share them with my with my granddaughter. I'm like, I want them.
I
And
know
then,
it's the teacher in me. You know, I'm very
yeah,
creative.
yeah,
I love children and they love me and they inspired me.
right. And so what inspired you to do the bracelet?
Well, I was a science teacher. That's one of the experiments we did when we were actually teaching. When I first became a science teacher, I had no background, just a regular, you know, teacher with a college degree. But my district received $15 million from the National Science Foundation. It was a 5-year systemic initiative to improve science, math, and technology in our district. And my principal selected me to be a part of that program, and it changed my life. I fell in love with science, and nobody can tell me about science now. I can teach you a thing or two. And that's why I wrote this book, to let people know that science, well, really, science can be intimidating. But if you teach it the right way, because science is hands-on, not reading. You do the hands-on, and then you do the reading component. And I just love it. And the book came out of that. Actually, this is the book that I should have had on my shelf when I was teaching science.
Right, I agree. I agree. We need to see more books like that, more interactive, I'd say, those type of books.
And I aligned it to the national science standards. So any teacher could use it throughout the United States.
That is really good. That is really good. We appreciate it. I do. I appreciate it. So,
oh God, girl.
Okay,
oh God.
So you gave me a few. You told us some of your thoughts about the book. But what was your main purpose of writing this? Like down to the nitty gritty of it all. This is the purpose of this book.
I wrote it to spark curiosity about science in children at an early age. But my main goal was to create a resource that teachers could use in the classroom. You know how every time we teach a concept, we're looking for resources to engage the children or summarize the lesson. So that was my main goal, to create a mini textbook for science.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Textbook for science.
And that's you know what? That is what I felt when I opened up the book and I started reading. I was like, it wasn't what I thought.
I know.
It really took, it was like, wait a minute, what is this? It was not what I thought it would be, because, you know, I read a lot of stories, and very beautiful stories I'm reading. But this one is a totally different level. It wasn't what I expected. What is your recommended age for this book?
It's actually for any elementary age child, because I went into the science curriculum and I looked at all the science content. So I geared it for all elementary age kids.
Okay, and I can see that. Do you think it can be used for pre-K as well, early education as well as?
Of course, in my last post, I posted my little cousin that's 5 years old. The way my niece illustrated the pictures, you don't need the words to understand the story. I mean, it's not only a science book, but there's counting in there. There's all kind of wonderful things about plant growth and photosynthesis.
Oh, I love that.
You know, what creates rain and wind and the water cycle. It's just an amazing book.
It really is. I love the way how you explained it. I hope everyone can see the different seasons. The purpose the purpose of the sun. Why do we need the sun? It's very important. The sun is very important to us.
And without the sun, there would be no you or me. So
that's true. That is
the
true.
most important thing is to help children see their connection to the real world is more important than they realize. God created everything on this planet for us. And it is our responsibility to be stewards of the planet and take care of it. Recycle, reuse, you know, just take care of the planet. This is ours. We're having issues with global warming and climate change. This book will spark curiosity and help children see we have to take care of our planet. Mother Earth. That's it.
I think if a parent grabs this or a teacher, what have you, they will see the beauty of it, and it does spark curiosity. And I have to admit something. I did learn something from your book too. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't know that.
Well, my first time going to the beauty shop after I wrote my book, the beauticians were saying, girl, we're back in school again. I love it. So it's for everybody. It's for everybody.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And I create lesson plan templates and stuff like that, and lesson plans ideas. And I created one. It's focused on books. It's my book focused lesson plan. And I say you can take a book and create a lesson plan out of one book. And you can do this. This is such a awesome book. And this is a science book and fun, everything together. You can create a lesson plan for your children with this book here. It's really good.
Miss Denise, Miss Denise, that is my plan. I'm going to start posting how you can use my book as a resource on my post. Then people have hands-on lessons right there, tips for improving their science program and hooking their children on science.
I think it's needed. That is awesome. So you're going to have that along with your package, with your book. I think that is great. I love it. I love it.
My brand, but I really don't know where I want to go with it. But I'm working on ideas because it's such an awesome book, and children deserve a book that will spark curiosity and show them, that, you know, science.
Children are very smart. They are very smart, and we need to give them. We need to give them more credit.
Yes.
So you just answered that. The next question was, what are your future plans? So you're saying
actually, I want to eventually do a YouTube channel where I'm doing science experiments, sharing jokes, sharing strategies. You know,
I will be the first to sign up. Let me know. Let us know, please.
I will. I'm getting my confidence up to be on Instagram Live. I'm feeling really comfortable about this interview, and I'm really excited to share with the world.
I love Instagram.
I do too. But you know, like I say, I'm 65. I've never been on social media before. It was scary, you know. I'm unknown. But
because I'm scared. I'm scared of TikTok. Okay, I'm being honest. I am. I'm like, they were like, dude, I don't want to do TikTok. No.
But Denise, you are awesome. Your reels, your posts, your music, girl. I started listening to Erykah Badu the other day all week. Get out of my head, my life. You're inspiring, and I thank you.
Thank you.
All of my followers are inspiring. I learned so much.
Right. Yeah. And I love the community here. We're supporting each other, and that's what needs to be done. There is room for us all.
Exactly.
You know, there's room for us all. We don't have to.
Time for all of us to shine.
Yes. If it's for you, it will be for you, right? Room for us all. Okay. Next question. Who supports you more than anyone? Your number one fan, your number one supporter.
Paris. No, really.
Paris?
But really, I have a great support system. I've been with my husband since I was 17 years old. My daughter supports me. Everybody supports me. It's unbelievable. But when you're good to people, they're good to you.
That's right.
And I'm a kind and loving and free spirit, and I love people. People are my passion. And God just blesses you when you have a good heart and you give to people, you get it back.
That is really good. I love that. So have you been doing book signing? I'm trying to remember. Have you been going on tours, short tours or whatever?
No, because of the virus.
Okay.
Everything has been on hold, but
okay.
I have been doing author visits, and I have met up with the manager at Barnes and Noble. So my book will be in a brick and mortar store at the end of this month. So
okay,
I'm
Barnes
making
and
moves.
Noble.
Like, yeah, like Carly B says, I'm making money moves.
Right.
But
Now wait, you got to explain to me that briefly the process. So if it's at your local Barnes and Noble, will it also go around? No, that's not how it works.
So this is how it works. You have to just step out on faith, okay? Back in the spring of 2021, I went into Barnes and Noble with Paris just to buy books, you know, during the Easter break. And God told me to go talk to that lady at the desk. And that lady happened to be the manager of the Pearland location, okay? So we started talking, and I told her that I was using Ingram Sparks, okay? And
okay, I heard of that.
Then she said, well, have you ever thought about Barnes & Noble Press? I said, I didn't even know they had a Barnes & Noble Press. So I went home and I researched it, and I was impressed with Barnes & Noble. And my goal as a teacher is to get it into a brick and mortar stores where after you do your author visits, your children can go pick up the book or whatever, okay? But now I'm learning I can sell my own books on my own website and make more money. Barnes & Noble's getting rich.
Right.
But anyway,
right. Yeah.
So I went into the store and I did my homework. I came back and I asked her, could I get my book on the shelf? Well, first of all, I asked her, did she know who I was? Did she remember me from that first visit? She said, you're all over Instagram. I know who you are.
Oh,
that made me feel like $1 million. That made me feel so special.
Oh, wow.
Right. So I bought her flowers and I donated a book to her. And she said she's going to be working with her distributor to get my book in her store and a couple other stores that the distributor works at. Now, my job is to go to the rest of the Barnes & Noble stores around my area and present myself and ask them, how do I get it?
Okay.
It's very simple, just like getting your book in the library. You gotta develop a relationship with these people. You can't expect them to buy your book if you don't want to do anything from them. Right. So I'm going to start trying to do story times with our libraries around my community. I have just joined Little Free Libraries. My husband is building me 2 Little Free Libraries. I'm going to put
good thing.
I
wanted to ask about that. Yeah.
It's all about promoting literacy. That's my goal, not just my book.
So you're saying as you're being a service to others,
yes,
you're not putting a cost on it. You're saying, hey, I want to help and I want to see our people and others grow and read more and develop. And by you doing that, the blessings are just coming in, right?
Yes, it is. It's true. It's all God, I'm telling you. When you work for God, everything falls into place.
Yes, right. Because you chasing the money, it's not going to happen.
I'm not chasing the money because I'm a retired teacher and I have a husband that, you know. But my goal as a teacher is just to impress children that science is important.
And I can hear it in you. I can see that you have a love for the children.
Oh, I love my job. Ask anybody that knows me. I am a dedicated teacher and my children come first.
Right.
It's all about the children.
It is. And don't get me wrong, everyone out there. I know money is important and money is a tool because my son said, Mom, you don't have to talk to me about that. I know, but money is a tool. And I know we can use it. If you have money, you can do things. I'm not against that. But what I'm saying is that it makes a difference when you're actually doing something that you were made to do and you have a passion to do it. It is different.
It is. I never thought about making money. My goal was to get my books in libraries so children can get their hands on them.
And read. Okay, that is awesome. Thank you for your message. That is really good.
Oh, thank you for inviting me and sharing my message. I mean, wow.
No problem.
I'm honored.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Miss Denise. You don't know.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. No, don't apologize. Thank you so much. Because that fills me with joy in my heart. It really does. Thank you. Do you have any message out there that you want to tell those who are just stepping out in this world of authorship
Well,
or
the thing
entre-
that I can tell you is you have to go out there and make your dreams happen. Nobody's going to make your dreams happen but you. I was afraid, but God said, do it. And I'm a listener and I'm obedient, and look what's happening.
That's right. That's right. And you have more books on their way?
I'm working on my second book about the moon. It's a complement to Wandering in the Sun. So Paris will be exploring adventures in outer space next.
Oh, wow.
I want to say one other thing. I am working on publishing a book. It's not written by me. My son was killed in an automobile accident in 2009. And before he left this earth, he wrote a story to his future nieces and nephews about how to get into heaven. Oh, so, yeah. So I'm going to have that book published soon. It's about a turtle family that wants to know what heaven is and how to get there. And my son wrote this fabulous book that I'm going to share with the world also.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Well, thank you very much, but I'm blessed to have him. I was blessed to have him for 24 years, but God needed him back. So yeah. It's life, girl.
I understand. Believe me, I have 2 boys. Let me tell you. Yeah.
They are most
my prayers every day. Let me tell you.
Almost commodity.
This question at the end of the book. Now, I did put it on a reel. I don't know if you caught it or not, but I thought that was amazing. And the question is this, guys. What is your connection to the sun? Do you have one? That is awesome. What is your connection to the sun? Do you have one? I mean, that can open up many doors when you're asking that question. Yeah. Beautiful.
And there's so many answers. Are you a gardener? Do you just like having fun at the beach? Do you like whatever? It's so many millions of things that we can do outside. And that is part of our problem. Our children are in our houses instead of outside.
I agree. They need to get out more. We need to get out more. That's what the sun gives us so much, doesn't it? Besides just
provides everything.
Yeah.
Yes. We have to be responsible and take care of our planet. Yep.
We do. Yes, we do. Okay, so how can we purchase your book?
Okay, I actually sell my book myself, so you can contact me through email at DARREN@gmail.com. I'll sign the book and mail it to you, or it's also available on barnesandnoble.com.
Okay, so you say DARREN@gmail.com?
Correct.
All right, I just put it up. If you can see it.
Yes, I do. Thank you so much for sharing.
Oh, no problem. And also, how can we follow you?
You can follow me at Darren Simmien Fisher on IG and Darren Simmien Fisher on Facebook.
Okay, good. And that was it. You answered all my questions. It was great.
Yes, I feel so relaxed now. I'm not as nervous.
No problem. Anything else you want to add to the?
I just want to say thank you to all my followers. Thank you for being patient with me.
Yeah.
I'm learning as I grow, and I appreciate your support and your interest, and I love you more than you know.
I love it. Guys, look out for her book. Purchase it, please. Get a copy. Share with others. Get a copy. Get them a copy. Get 2 more, 3 more, 4 more copies. It is worth it. And if your child is so curious about why does this work, why does the world work, what is the sun for, this is the book. This is the book. Wandering in the Sun, written by Darren Simmien Fisher and illustrated by Jessica Simmien Penny.
Mm-hmm. Just like that little copper coin, because her skills and talents are worth more than 1,000,000 pennies.
I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Darren. Thank you for coming on with me and sharing your wisdom and sharing information about you. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you. God bless you in your journey.
God bless you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
I love it.
Love it. Bye-bye.